Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I just picked up this collection this morning from local seller, Facebook Marketplace. The lady said that she had purchased the wrong cards on eBay. She thought they were a different card game, or thought that her nephew or something was collecting this card game as opposed to a different one. I'm not sure which one they were actually looking for, but she bought these by mistake and wanted to get rid of them on Facebook. So I'm like, okay, 20 bucks, I'll pick them up. It's probably just bulk, but that's fine. If it'll help them out, I'm fine with that. Anyway, so I'm going through this mess, and this is how they came packaged. There were 2 sleeves like this. I went through one already. Here's the these 2 are the commons. These are the uncommons I've got. Not too many lands, which is pretty darn good. These are older cards, like 2000 and back, year 2000 and back. 1 foreign and 1 rare. That's my single rare right now. I am not that familiar with magic cards and set symbols, so please forgive me if I screw things up. But I wanted to put this video out there. I'm an eBay seller, and my husband and I have been doing this for many years, and it's primarily me doing the listings and everything. And gosh, we want to treat our buyers like we would want to be treated. You know, we want to make sure they get the best value for their money, that the things that we send are well packaged, taken care of. And I'm looking at this mess, I'm like, okay, the sleeves I get. This is, I mean, not great, but for bulk, it's fine. Whatever, that's fine. What's getting me right now is this. Upside down, backwards, sideways. It's like, you know how when you were a kid, well, okay, when I was a kid, I'll use me as an example. You didn't know how to mix cards yet. You didn't know how to do the fancy mixing of cards thing with playing cards. So you put them on the table and you just swoosh them all around. Pretty sure that's what this seller did with these cards. And I'm thinking to myself, like, at least have the courtesy to put them all in the same direction. I mean, not sort them. Sorting is tedious and takes forever, and you're not going to make any money off of your time by sorting them before you sell them that way. I get that, but unless you want to sell singles and you want to have them sorted for your own inventory and benefit, but for the love of God, at least please just put them in order, and don't you know, let this happen and things like that. And I get that this is bulk and it's worth less than a penny a piece, and it's just frustrating, guys. Take care of your buyers. If you sell stuff, treat people how you would want to be treated. And I get that there are buyers out there who suck, and I get that there are sellers out there who suck. Put case in point, this mess. But yeah, I mean, I think they told her there's a bunch of rares in here, and so far I have only come across 1. I did want to open this one little pack that's, right now I'm just trying to sort by commons, uncommons, rares if I find them, land, things like that, and probably not doing the best job, but that's okay. I'll get to the rest another time. But in the first package, there is this little penny sleeve that's been beat to death with some foils. So let's check out the foils. We got Hund Battle Mage. I can't remember what that set is. Oh gosh, that's pretty. Ooh. Esperzoa, excuse me. Jellyfish. I like jellyfish, they're cute. Okay, giant ambush beetle. Oh, okay, so we have a rare. So those are the foils. We have a rare, another rare, bristling hydra, serpentine spike, and temple bell. So a couple rares so far in here. Yeah, this is crazy. I get that sometimes, you know, the cards wind up backwards sometimes, but look at this. This whole group here, all these corners are damaged, so hopefully there's nothing in here that's that's spectacular. I don't expect there to be. We had actually purchased another massive bulk collection a while back for a pretty good amount of money, and we're still sorting through that. I'm finally getting to a point where I'm sorting them. I've got them all sorted by set symbol, date, and set symbol, because that was the only way I could think to do it, was sort them by date first, since I'm not that familiar with the sets, and then sort them by set symbol, and then sort them by card, you know, color and then card. So there's an older one. I'll put that in the old pile. Let's turn that so I can see. No, I just wanted to throw a video up and imploring you to treat each other better as buyers and sellers online, and treat the stuff you're selling better. You know, don't do this to people. Even for bulk, yeah, it's not worth much, but buyers still would like to get something that's not a pain in the butt to go through, or not damaged. You know, it's just frustrating. So, but yeah, I didn't mind taking this collection off of this family. They had no clue what they were dealing with, and I honestly don't really have a clue what I'm dealing with. I'm new to Magic. My husband's been playing, well, he played for a long time when he was younger. He was, he had, years ago, he had a nice collection that he had to sell before he went, before he moved on with a different path in life, and now he kind of regrets selling it, but at the time it was the right thing to do, and I get that, and that's totally fine. So he's getting back into playing, and we're, you know, we pick up things like this when we see them for a reasonable price, and do our best to take care of them, and maybe sell some of these singles someday. We sell a bunch of other stuff. We started by going through our own Lego collection because we needed money way back when, and we started selling some of that, and didn't realize at the time the incredible value that a lot of Lego retains over time. And we were able to pay some bills with some of the sets we sold. So it started with that, and we're basically just your typical reseller. We go around to yard sales and such, and try to get things in the hands of collectors that are otherwise in dusty, dirty attics somewhere. And it's been fun. We have a lot of fun doing this. It can be very tedious and crazy sometimes. I'm learning a lot about different things. You have no idea what people collect out there. That's the other thing I want to mention as a seller. Over the years, we've learned that don't throw anything away until you check it out, look it up, because you don't know what people collect. You would be surprised what people collect. One of the things we were incredibly surprised about, back several years back when we started looking them up, is crayons. We had no idea people collected old crayons or special packs of crayons. It just blew us away. So I tell people, before you sell your stuff, make sure that you don't want to pass it down to your kids, grandkids someday. Make sure that you actually want to sell it, because stuff like Lego in particular, and Magic, I think people eventually regret getting rid of it when they were younger, and then they go looking for it again. The nostalgia market is incredibly strong. Now that we're kind of we've been in kind of a recession for a while now, but yeah, this is crazy. I don't understand why you would do this. This is nuts. I mean, even if you were to keep these cards, at least put them all the same direction. It drives me crazy. Oh, let's see what we got here. Common. Anyway, I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving and a safe holiday. Whoops, and I just dropped some commons. I'm sorry. Hand slipped. I'll pick those up in a bit. Hopefully before the cats get to them. Yeah, this I just wanted to put a video up. This is just ridiculous. Before I go any further, let me show you the older cards that are here and see if you see anything interesting. Because again, I am not familiar with these cards. I don't remember what the sets are. This one's from 1995. My husband would know what these sets are from. Some of these I have not seen before. Even from the collection we bought a while back, we got a lot of older cards, and none of them are really worth anything, but they're just really cool to have. And to see the older artwork that was just beautiful. That's my thing is, I'm not familiar with all the artists and everything in their work, but I love artwork. I love seeing the skill that these people have. Here's a Mark Poole piece. I know who Mark Poole is. There was a Christopher Rush piece in here somewhere too. Doug Schuler, I've seen his name. It's so different. Here's the Christopher Rush piece. I hadn't seen that before. It's a beautiful piece. Merfolk, wow, I can't talk. Of the Pearl Trident. Aether Storm. Oh, Wild Griffin, that's pretty. Jeff Maricola. Warrior's Honor. I hadn't seen this one before either. D. Alexander Gregory. That is just gorgeous. Horned Turtle. Just incredible what artists come up with. I love it. Tin Wing Chimera. Wow. Ouch. That looks like a very painful position to be in. Reach, Favored Strength. I'm sorry, I can't read today. That's interesting to me. Why is that not capitalized? And that is. Huh. Is that like an error or something? I'll have to look that up. Okay, I know there's a Shivan Dragon. Does he have zombies? I was unaware of that. Yeah, this old artwork compared to the new, I love both, but you can tell the difference just looking at these pieces, that they were differently created, differently made, hand-drawn. That's a beautiful piece. Yeah, they're just amazing. That looks like looks like it would be an older piece. So does that. So yeah, I'm always in awe at what artists can come up with. And one of these days I'll get my head around learning how to play. Okay, but I don't know if you guys want to watch me go through all of the rest of these and complain about how messed up these are. Jeez. What a disaster. Why would you do this? I don't understand. I mean, you pay enough for this stuff. Why would you treat them so poorly? I don't understand it. I mean, unless it's just kids who just didn't care, but there are not too many kids play this game. Oh, look, a land. I am grateful there's not too many lands in here. That's nice. Is that an older one? No, we're trying to keep older ones from like 2000 and back. We're trying to keep those separate. This is crazy. I mean, I know boxes can be expensive, but even if you're gonna sell bulk, at least put them in something a little bit more substantial than. Yeah, this I had to show you guys this, and maybe it's something you do with your cards, and that's fine. But if you're gonna sell them, just try to be kind to your buyers. They don't need to put up with this. And I'm not blaming the people I bought this from, obviously. They didn't even open these. I opened them. They just bought them online. They didn't even look at them. They didn't know what they had. They didn't know anything about Magic cards. And they just wanted to get rid of them and get some money back out of them, and that's fine. I don't know what they paid for them originally. I met with the husband and picked them up, and he said he's pretty sure his wife paid more than 20 bucks for them, so. And I know I probably paid too much paying 20 bucks for these, but that's okay. Lesson learned. There's a couple more older ones from 1994. Don't know what that set is. I can't remember. I don't have the paper in front of me. I printed out a sheet of all the sets, symbols, because I would like to eventually make dividers for the bulk that we have, because we have a lot. Yeah, I have never seen this before. Now, what I have seen is, and I did see a little bit of that with this, is basically what they did was they opened packs, pulled the fire, pulled the rares, mythics, and dumped the rest into bulk to sell. So I have seen that before. Went through thousands of cards like that at one point. Not with this, but with, not so much with this one, but with another collection. I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. I just wanted to vent to somebody and just kind of put it out there and just try to take care of the stuff that you have, and take care of, if you do sell online, take care of your buyers. It's worth it in the long run to keep your reputation up, because your reputation is everything. One of the things we like to try to remind ourselves of is the stuff that we put up for sale. It's not ours anymore. We don't consider it ours. We consider that it belongs to whoever's going to buy it. So we try to take as good care of it as possible until somebody buys it. And it helps us to make sure that we respect what we have more. And if it somehow happens to get damaged, I'll take it off eBay. And if I do decide to relist it as damaged, I'll make sure I relist it as damaged and make sure the pictures are as accurate as possible. Make sure the description is as accurate as possible. I occasionally miss things, which sucks, but it happens. And I want our buyers to know exactly what they're getting, because it's definitely not cool to spend money on something, and when you get it, it's not what you thought it was going to be, and it's worse. If it's better, that's awesome, but if it's worse, that's not awesome. And then you got a problem, and you're like, why did I spend money on this? And you contact the buyer, seller rather, and have to put the seller through all of that stuff, and yourself through all of that stuff. And if the seller is not reputable, then you're out money, and it just sucks all the way around. So take care of each other, guys. It's worth it. We're buyers and sellers, and we just want to make sure we take care of people the best way we can. And honesty is everything. Honesty and reputation are absolutely everything. And I'm not bragging. I am not perfect. I'm always really grateful when our buyers are happy. I just am so grateful for that, and every single time. So tell me if you see anything interesting that I'm going through here, as I'm going through here. If you happen to watch this, let me know. If you see any cards that look interesting to you, because I'm going through them and I don't know what I'm looking at as far as gameplay goes, especially. Let's do it this way. Okay. This is from 2003. There's an Ikoria. I know what Ikoria looks like. I know that symbol. I don't know why I know that symbol. I know that symbol. I like Ikoria. Very cool creature cards. Let's see. And yes, I know that pile's about to fall. And that's the thing with trading cards, because I'm not that familiar with them, I need to learn about condition as well as gameplay, but also condition. What does, like this card, this is pretty beat up. That's got a lot of wear on it, and I don't even know what that is, some sort of weird film. But what I know what damage looks like. I don't know how much it devalues cards. Like, assuming this card is worth money, which it's probably not. It's an uncommon. I don't know how much that wear would devalue this card if it was worth anything. So that's something I need to learn, and I'm probably gonna screw it up, because that's the only way we learn sometimes, especially me, is the hard way. But hopefully, once we start selling things like this, we'll do okay. I have a few of those now. So 1 red, 1 generic, colorless. If Dwarven Soldier blocks or is blocked by orcs, gets +0/+2 until end of turn. Let no one say we did not fight until the last. Headstone fragment from a mass grave found in the Crimson Peaks. It reminds me of Lord of the Rings. M11, oh look at that, that's funny. The M11 and M21 symbols are so much different sizes. So different, sorry. I'm weird. I notice little things like that. I don't know why. I'm assuming all these, I don't think there's any cards in here that are fake. I've handled enough of them where every once in a while different printings will get me, and I'll have to ask my husband and be like, is this fake? And I'll take a look at it too, and he's like, no, it's just a different printer. So yeah, I don't think we've come across any fakes yet, but the M11, M20 symbols there, that threw me there for a second. Got a nice little uncommon pile here. That's not awful, I guess. do this, person? Why? I don't even understand. I mean, even going through packs, you keep things the same direction. This is crazy. Sorry guys, I'm a bit OCD. I think that's why this is bothering me so much. Yeah, this is crazy. That's another older one. Okay. Well, I don't want to bore you guys with this much longer. I just wanted to... I had to rant a little bit. I apologize. And again, that's probably partly my OCD as well, but just as a seller, it bothers me. Take care of your customers, please. It's even worth a loss to take care of them. And yes, eBay does frequently side with a bad buyer. It happens. It sucks. But they've actually almost always taken care of us as sellers. And it doesn't happen frequently for us, thankfully, that we run into somebody who's a bad buyer. It's happened before, but not too often, which I just praise God for that, because it's very, very frustrating when that happens. You know you did everything right, you know everything was right, and they come and say something absolutely crazy. And yeah, anyway, take care of each other, guys. Take care of your buyers, take care of your sellers. Try not to hurt each other, please. It's not worth it. Life is too short for that nonsense. Love one another as much as you can, because this life is hard. And it's a little... And again, I apologize for ranting. I want us to take care of each other. It's crazy out there, especially nowadays. Especially when your money doesn't go as far as it used to. And you're buying something cool for yourself or somebody else, and you get screwed over. It's not cool. But God bless, guys. Take care of yourselves. Let me know what you think of this mess. And please don't do this to your cards. You paid a lot of money for them. Take care of what you got. And thank you for putting up with me ranting. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a blessed day. Take care.